My parents live in Canada and are retiring soon. And because they don't own a house, it's not affordable for them to retire in Canada. So I've been on a grand side quest to retire them to Europe instead. For context, I live long term in the Netherlands. And I've gotten a lot of comments asking why they don't move to Asia, specifically back to Taiwan. And there's a few reasons for this. Firstly, anywhere in East or Southeast Asia is at least an 11-hour flight and 6-hour time difference from the Netherlands. And it costs at least 600 euros or 950 Canadian dollars round trip. As my parents get older and I have kids, it's going to be harder and harder to make the journey. Secondly, a lot of places in Asia are actually not as cheap as you think. Like in Taiwan, housing prices have gone up about 400% in the last 2 decades. And actually, rural Taiwan is sometimes more expensive than rural France. For example, this 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 285 square meter house in rural Hualien County in Taiwan is €500,000 or 800,000 Canadian dollars. On the other hand, this 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-building property, which has a total of 260 square meters of living space in rural France, halfway between Lille and Paris, and is driving distance from the Netherlands, is asking 363,000 euros or 580,000 Canadian dollars. It's been on the market for at least half a year, so I imagine you can offer less. They could go to China itself, which has experienced incredible development over the past 20 years. Tier 1 cities are obviously too expensive, but Tier 2 or somewhere rural could be affordable. And they can get what's called the Taiwan Compatriot Permit, which lets Taiwanese citizens live and work in China indefinitely. We also briefly thought about Malaysia, which my husband and I visited recently and really enjoyed. It's a warm, developed, comfortable, and convenient, and 25% of the population is Chinese. But they require a 150,000 USD deposit into a Malaysian bank account, plus a property purchase of the same amount. Also, Malaysia is far and we don't have any connections to it. So with all these considerations, I still think Europe is the most logical conclusion. Check my other videos for information about EU retirement visas.